Hello guys, welcome to the episode 1 of my HTML and CSS tutorials. In this video, we are going to insert our first ever HTML document structure. But before then, let's create a folder for our test or code editor. In the previous video, we treated how to install a code editor on your computer, and I know by now you've downloaded this or any test or code editor on your computer. So if you already have it, let's move on. So I'll create a folder on my computer, which I like to create it on my desktop, but then you can create yours anywhere on your computer. It is acceptable. So I'll name this folder HTML tutorial. There you go. Done creating. So I'm going to open the text editor or the code editor. So as I said, I like using Visual Studio Code because it's more easy for beginners. So let's open it. This is the official welcome page you see in Visual Studio Code. I know there's going to be variation because maybe we all couldn't download the same code editors, but whatever it may be the case, it all leads to the same resource. So whatever code editor you're using, don't be left out or don't be broke down. We will still end at the same resource. So whatever text editor you're using or code editor you're using, you're good to follow these tutorials as well. So let's go and add our folder we created recently. So we go to open folder and find the folder we created. So this is the folder I created. So I'll select the folder and add it. This is where you're going to create your file, your HTML file. So you see the first icon, you click on it, then you add. Make sure that you name it index.html, just like this. HTML, just like this. This is because I've already named this file. So don't worry, just name it and add html.html to it. Okay, so if you're done creating your HTML file, you're good to code. The reason why you added HTML is because without HTML, the text or code editor wouldn't know the type of file you're using here. So in order for the code editor to know the kind of editor or the kind of file you're going to use, you just have to add HTML if you're going to work with HTML. So this is the reason why we added HTML. You see this sign? This is the sign for HTML in code editors. Okay, so if you've already done this or you're able to do this, you're good to go. So we'll go to our coding, start our coding. But before then, I think you should know something, that is tags. What are tags at all? Tags are keywords within a web page that format and display content. They are opening and closing parts. This is just by the way, because it's okay. It's really important because we are going to use it so much in our coding. So tags, what are they? So you see something like this in our journey of coding. You see something like this. Sorry. You see something like this. You see something like this, and you see something like this. This is what we call tag. It has an opening part and a close part. So this is all about tag. you're going to understand more when we are on our journey to coding. So don't worry if you're getting things messy, but don't worry, I'm going to understand more. I just want you to know this because it's really important. We are going to see it and going to use it more of all the time. So you just store this somewhere. So without wasting much time, let's go into today's activity. That's inserting HTML document structure for the first time. So what you are going to insert for the first time is what we call doc type. So let's get going. So you see something like this. Doc type. Yes. Doc type HTML. Something like it. What's this at all? This is the first element of the structure. So this actually tells the browser that this is an HTML document. It just tells the browser that's going to run this HTML file that, hey, this is an HTML document. So run it as HTML document. That's the purpose of this element. So what is the next one? The next one is HTML, as usual. HTML. HTML. Closing tab. What's HTML at all? So this element, HTML element is the root element of an HTML page. So the page that we are going to create, it takes its source from this HTML. It takes its root from this HTML. So this just gives the page its roots. That's what it does. So you see we have this element, its opening tag is this, and its closing tag is this. So you see that let me separate it. So you see that here we have a backslash. This, anytime you are going to give a closing tab, you have to add this backslash before you enter your element. So let's say, you take it right now. You're going to actually go much into it as you move on. So any back or any closing tag has this backslash. That makes it different from the opening tag. So this is the opening tag and this is close tag, you see. So in this, because this is the root of our HTML page, we have to we have to make sure that everything is in between this HTML. So we're going to space it and just space, then it goes to the bottom. Anywhere it can, you get it's okay. You just leave it here because everything has to be in this HTML, the opening tag and the close tag. So this is what you're going to do today. So everything is in between the close opening HTML tag and the closing HTML tag, because it is the root of our page, our HTML page you're going to create. So everything is supposed to be in this HTML. So what is the next? Okay. So you're going to have, the next element supposed to be head. Okay, so as you can see, element, this is the first, the opening tag and the closing tag with its backslash. So as I told you, any close tag has this backslash. It makes it different from the opening tag. So what is this head at all? This contains the meta information of the page. What is meta information at all? This actually is something that helps the browser to display the contents very well. So we will see something about the meta information very soon, pretty soon. So that's it. Then you go to title. You go to the title. Okay, so here we're going to input our title. The title is supposed to be in between the head, the opening tag, and the closing tag of the head. So there you go. Title. So this is where the title is supposed to be. So what is this tag at all? What is this element? The head holds the title of the web page. This page is normally displayed on the browser title bar. So as you can see, you can open a web page and you see its title. This is where it generates from. Here you're going to put your heading there. This will be displayed on the browser title bar. So let's move on. Then we come to the body. The body is fine. Then the body is next below the head. So this is the next element with its closing tag. So its opening tag, its closing tag. This actually, what is this element? What does it do? The body element contains the body or the overall content of our HTML document. This is such as headings, paragraph, images, hyperlinks, tables, lists, and other attributes. I normally prefer the body as the container. It contains the body, the content of our page. So when you open a page and you see a content, it's found in the body. The body holds the content. So in everything we do, web page, it's enclosed with this in the body. So anything we do, everything's supposed to be the head, the title, the body supposed to be in the HTML elements because it is the root of our page. And then you come to the head. The head actually holds the title and other meta informations. Okay, so the title also displays the title of your page, and the body serves as a container and contains the content of your web page. So I'm going to select this all, delete, and show you something. If you're using Visual Studio Code, the reason why we install the plugins or extensions is just because of this, to have an easy way in coding. So I can call my HTML document structure automatically without going through them one by one. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'll just hold Shift and press 1. You will see this emit abbreviation. You will see this emit abbreviation. This is the reason why we added the extension. Then you press enter. Whenever you press enter, you see that you have your HTML, complete HTML structure just there within a press. You just don't have to go through them one by one. So it's Shift +1 then enter to get your to call your HTML or doc type HTML automatically. So you see I have it here. That's the reason why we installed the extensions in our previous videos. So let me go through the structures and in the elements in the structures again in case you missed some of the explanation. So as I said, doc type actually tells the browser that this is an HTML document. This HTML element here, this HTML language element here just tells the computer that you're coding in language. Your contents are in your contents are in English, your contents are in English. You're coding in English. So this meta child set is its full meaning is character set. This actually helps the browser to display your content very well, and yeah, the meta information just helps the computer to actually display your content very well. So these are the meta informations. So that's it for meta informations. And you see the title here. This is document. This is just an automatic name given to your page. You can change it to your preferred or preferable title, any title you want. You just have to input them here in between the opening tag and the closing tag of the title. Then you come to the head. I told you that the head contains or holds the title and the meta information, and the body contains all the content, all the body, everything. The content in your page should go in here, and everything supposed to be in between this doc type HTML opening tag and HTML closing tag, because it's the root of our web page. Okay, so we are going to do some scenarios or examples so you know what actually you're coming to do. So this, you say hello to the world as usual. I remember my first time of programming, and I just could write hello world in a web browser. I was very, very happy. I thought I knew I was going to do something big. It's just amazing to see you input your name in a web browser. It's amazing. So let's try something out here. Okay, so if you can't do this, don't worry, you'll really go into this. You're just saying hello to the world, and that's all for the day. So okay, so go write P, paragraph, then I'll say hello world, my name, is X. So let's see what we get in our browser. So I'm going to show you the quicker way and the shortcuts as well. So wherever you edit your HTML document, you need to save it, right? You need to save it. So you can come here and press save to save it, or you just can say Control plus X to save it. Control plus S, that's the shortcut to save it. Whenever you save it, your content is, your HTML is ready to be displayed by the web page. So there are two ways of showing your HTML document in a browser. For me, I installed, if you remember, we installed Live Server as an extension in our previous video. This is its responsibility, or this is its relevance. That's the reason why we installed it as an extension. So whenever I'm done with my HTML document, I'll just right click in any empty space in my HTML document. I'll just right click, then come here, you'll see open with live server. So I'll click on that. Immediately you see what you wrote in your HTML document displayed in the web page. Isn't it amazing? So if able to say hello to the world, if able to tell the world, this is my name. So hello, this is Rex. My name is Rex. So as you can see, the title, this is the title in your title elements. So we can change that one too. So we just continue. Okay, my first project. Okay, project. Then you can save it. Ctrl+X, save. Then you go. I was using Microsoft. I was using Chrome, Google Chrome. So I'll come here, my Google Chrome. Then refresh. I don't need to refresh because I saved it, and the reason why we installed that live server is anytime you make a correction in your HTML document and you save it there, it automatically save it or update your HTML document in the browser. So when you come here, you don't need to refresh anything. It will just appear as you've already corrected. So you can see this is my new page. This is my page. This is the title we made. So the title always shown here, and in the body, everything here, content here, everything in the content here are just all in the body elements. So this is actually, we've been able to input our new or our ever first HTML structure in our code editor, and this is just all. So thank you for joining, and thank you for watching to this stage. If you've been following to this stage, congratulate you and thank you for watching. Subscribe to the page and subscribe to the channel so that we can do more and more. So thank you for joining. In the next video, we're going to do more and more. We're going to add them one by one so that it doesn't confuse anyone. We're just going to do it so good, so nice that everyone takes a step in coding. Thank you for joining. See you soon.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town.